Hi guys, I'm Ariotis. I've been a professional trader for 20 years now. I started my career in 2005 working for National Bank, and I've been trading my account for the past 10 years. So welcome to the daily market update, and of course this is Monday, December 8th, and the big news of the day is Warner Brothers Discovery. Everybody's loving it. Caught in a trap, caught in a love triangle between Netflix and Paramount Skydance. Okay, it's a lovers quarrel, I guess. We'll get to it coming up and the implications for the market. But first, let's talk about the S&P 500. We always start with the S&P 500 and our technical picture. Today is Monday the 8th and a down day. Okay, I was expecting this. We had to have a down day coming up soon. We had a blistering pace going for the past 2 weeks. And if you look at the VIX, it was down to like 15. Okay, this was Friday, it was down to like 1543. Yes, it could stay around these levels, but these are very low levels and it could stay for a long time, which I suspect will happen. But you're going to get these relief bounces on the VIX every so often in order to relieve overbought conditions. And relief bounces in VIX translate to down days in the market. Okay, but if you look carefully, like in this market, as it was down, the underlying structure, like a lot of stocks were up on the day. Like a couple of our trades that we mentioned before, Microsoft, up on the day. This is Monday. Okay, a leading stock, you should see it go down. Google was down though. Okay, but another one of our trades, CrowdStrike, holding basically flat. So not everything was down on this day. There were some underlying strength in this market. And that's why I believe like this, coupled with the sentiment analysis, which is fear. Okay, still fear, barely like smack down in the middle, barely out of extreme fear. And all of these sub-indices are recycling back into, we had neutral here before, they're recycling to fear and extreme fear. We have plenty of room to go higher. So this to me is like a relief sell-off, if you will. Get the pressure off the VIX a bit because it's getting very, very low for a move higher. Still bullish, okay? So if you look at the moving averages, you see we're still above the 50, okay? This is just normal type of action on an up move, okay? So let's get rid of these moving averages and let's go to the big news of the day. Warner Brothers Discovery. This is Monday, but actually started on Friday when Netflix came out. Netflix to acquire Warner Brothers for $72 billion. Okay, $72 billion equivalent. Okay, Netflix on Friday, which is this candle right here, finished lower as it should. Okay, and today on Monday it went even lower. This is important. It gives us a signal of what the market thinks going forward. But I just wanted to point out to you guys that Netflix has a market cap of $400 billion. It's going to take over Warner Brothers at $27.75 per share, which is stock and cash deal. And it values Warner Brothers at $72 billion. So a $400 billion company buying another company for $72 billion sounds very reasonable. But on Monday, we had news. Paramount launches a hostile bid for Warner Brothers Discovery. And Paramount said here it would take over Warner Brothers for $30 a share in cash. Okay, but if you look at Paramount Skydance, the new kid on the block trying to take over a big company, it only has a market cap of $14.4 billion. And it's offering $30 in cash, which is equivalent to $74.4 billion. It's a small fish trying to swallow a bigger fish. Okay, I don't know how they're going to do it, but the market doesn't believe them either because you see here we said Monday was significant. Paramount Skydance is up on the day. It shouldn't. It should be down if it's a takeover, if it's going to be the acquirer. Simply because it's up because the market doesn't believe it's going to win because it's a $14 billion market cap trying to take over $72 billion market cap company. But Netflix is down on the day, which means the market believes Netflix is going to win the takeover battle. even though it's offering less. Okay, and even Warner Brothers says that it's probably going to go with the Netflix deal. So all this to say that the market believes Netflix is going to win this deal, but more importantly, this entire takeover bid is showing that there is risk appetite in this market. Okay, this is why it further buttresses our bullish thesis. This would not be happening if markets are going to be tanking anytime soon. I mean, yes, you could buy at the highs, but it's just showing that there is risk appetite in this market. Okay, and banks are willing to lend Netflix the money to buy Warner Brothers, and Paramount too. They're willing to lend Paramount money to buy Warner Brothers. So it supports our underlying bullish thesis. Okay. The other big news on the day was brought to you by Zero Hedge. The Commerce Department is going to open up NVIDIA H200 chips for exports to China. This is huge. Okay, and this, showed NVIDIA's class. So we have another stock here up on the day on a down market day. Shows that there's still underlying strength in this market. And NVIDIA now is trading at 189 after market, well above this support resistance level, this key level here of 185-ish. Okay, it broke below it when people were scared that the AI bubble was going to burst. Michael Burry came out betting against NVIDIA and Palantir. But as you can see, even as it went down and broke this level, it still maintained this bullishness. It didn't break these levels. Okay, so this is just you can just look at it and say this is just a normal down move in an overall positive AI trend that's continuing. So the AI bubble is not bursting, not anytime soon yet. It could in the future, who knows? But as of right now, I see no evidence that it's breaking. Okay. What else? Bitcoin. We noticed Bitcoin today on Monday. Bitcoin catching a bid in a down market. Okay, it's up on the day. So, let's get to the other. I have another chart on Bitcoin on the Bitstamp. Yeah, with my levels set in, it still has to get above this 91,763 level. It's not perfect, but it's holding a series, like if you look carefully, a series of higher lows. Okay, that's the bullish camp. The bearish camp is that this is a bear flag and it can go even lower. So we're not out of the woods yet. And I don't prefer Bitcoin in this up leg. I think it took a lot of damage. And even if it goes up to here, it's not that big of a deal. Okay, it's still in a bearish downtrend. Okay, and we'll probably have some bearish forces exerted upon it. Okay, even though not as much as it was during this sell-off. So Bitcoin, I'm not really into it in this bullish SPY up move that I think has not exhausted itself yet. But I do like the general market stocks, like we mentioned before, Microsoft. When it touched this huge key support level, going back, over a year, we bought some Microsoft via selling put spreads. We got out of it here, and we re-entered another put spread here. So we're hitting single. We hit singles. We booked this single. We're hitting another single on Microsoft up on the day. And I'm expecting to sell it if it goes a little bit higher. Okay, we're just taking singles from now on. We're not taking any more big positions. Okay, another one of our trades was CrowdStrike, mentioned before. That was pretty much flat on the day, as you can see here. So it's still looking good. On a down market, that being flat is a positive thing. Okay, we hope to hit a single on this. Okay, it wasn't our favorite trade. We rated it a B minus C plus type trade, but so far it's going our way. And another thing that I really liked today was the action in the silver market. Silver, look at that. High tight flag, Monday holding this high tight flag. Up, breakout of the 54-ish level, the previous high, and holding for over a week. This checks all the boxes for me. Super bullish silver. And gold, holding not as good as silver, but although overall it's pretty good. I still expect gold to keep going higher. It's holding this bullish formation, so I expect it to go higher in the days and weeks to come. So let's recap, guys. Big news of the day. Warner Brothers Discovery caught in a love triangle, 2 gap up days. Usually when we have, historically speaking, when we have a stock that is in a takeover battle like this, the players involved, Netflix and Paramount, usually sweeten their bid higher. Okay, so this could have another boost higher if they decide to sweeten it. However, the market, if we look at Netflix, is telling us that Netflix is probably going to win, and Paramount Skydance is probably not going to win this bid. So there might not be another, sweetener of the price. Who knows? Maybe Netflix will just want to increase it to, like, I don't know, match the $30 cash offer and just take Warner Brothers off the table. Who knows? Pure speculation. We don't know. What we do know and what we are getting out of this as traders is that there is risk appetite still for mergers and acquisitions in this market, which supports our bullish SPY stance. Okay, and that's it for Monday, the 8th of December. Thanks for watching. If you like what you see, like and subscribe, and of course leave a comment on the bottom and I will answer it as fast as I can. So that's it for Monday. Looking forward to Tuesday. And of course the big news, what we're waiting for this whole week, is the Fed meeting on Wednesday. They're probably going to cut. I'm just saying, almost like a certainty. Okay, so looking forward to tomorrow and the Fed coming up shortly. Bye, guys.